All right, Shalom. First
Shalom.
and foremost, we want to say, give infinite prayers and to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash. Davan to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace and blessings, salutations once again to the whole select. All right, those that follow after the Lamb, which his name is Yahushua. All right, we want to get into a quick lesson on how the flesh, it's a battle. Right, it's an intense battle between the flesh and the spirit. All right, and they're always warring. There's always a contention between the two, man. And that's the fight within the man. All right. As we always do, man, we want to get in these scriptures and hope to edify too, man, and to show you brothers, what's really going on between the flesh and the spirit. So start me off with Romans chapter 8, verse 5.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 5. It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh."
Go up to 4. Go up to 4.
Come. This is Romans 8 and 4. It says that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
Right. So the men of the Lord, the true followers of Yahushua, we don't supposed to walk after the flesh, but after the spirit, man. All right. That's what keeps us, keeps our spirit and keeps us whole, man. We're supposed to walk after the spirit, not the flesh. All right, because it's gonna continue. It's gonna tell you what's going on with the flesh. Go ahead up.
It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh."
Yeah, because they do mind the things of the flesh. All right, and the flesh is also synonymous with what? The world, man. How I'm getting on small things, but how your hair looks, how your image looks, which we do get. We care about image, but in a worldly sense, this is what the flesh does, and also it gets into the flesh gets into the different lusts, man, the different appetites of the mind. All right, go ahead, Doc.
It says, "But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit."
Yeah, but they that are after the spirit do mind the things of the spirit.
But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit, which it said mind at the top. The ones that mind the flesh, but he's saying those that after the spirit pretty much mind the things of the spirit as well.
Yeah, you mind the things of the spirit. All right, and the spirit is locked and keyed into what? These scriptures, man, to Yahweh Shai. All right, and all things that come with that, man. You're locked and you're keen to heavenly things, man. The brotherhood, and them just bringing out small examples. The brotherhood, reading, all right, teaching, exhorting brothers, man. All right, engage with the camp, man. Being active within the camp. Okay, and that's just a small inkling of as many other things. Go ahead.
It says, "Because the carnal mind is enmity against our power, for it is not subject to the law of our power, neither indeed can be."
You skipped 6.
I skipped 6, my bad. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace."
Yeah, so that's right. To be carnally minded is death, man. If you always triggered and your temper is always on high, different things, people in the world can trigger you to be carnal or to do things carnal. Your mind's always on carnality. You mind that, man. You asking for it, but it said, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. All right, which that's the mindset you should be in, man. Learning how to tame yourself, learning how to move back and forth within society, man. How to think yourself out of situations, man. All right, because at the end of the day, we're gonna have to use our minds, our spiritual minds, all right, to basically move throughout this kingdom, man. What the scripture says, Satan, as a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. He's not devouring those that are spiritual. He's the only devouring those that are carnal, man. Those are people that are pretty much have an appetite for lust and debt and things of the world, man. And and like I said, this whole lesson is based on it is a battle, man. It is a battle to keep that part of you asleep or dead, man. I mean, we got a little more in that thing.
Nah, that's
go to 8. Go about a 9 to 9. Read to about 9. You in there right there.
It says this 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
That's right.
But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of our power dwell in you.
Read that last little part.
It says, oh, my bad. I thought that was it. Salaki, brother. I don't know what I'm looking at. It says, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of our power dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Mashiach Yahushai, he is none of his.
Yeah, and the Most High ain't dealing with you, man.
Yeah.
All right. You had something like you had something.
Come on. This is Sirach 14 and 20. It says, blessed is the man that doeth meditate good things and wisdom, and that reasoneth of holy things by his understanding. Because
Let's break it down. Go ahead.
Come. So basically, you know, again, to be fleshly minded, it's just the mind of things, all right, that like you say, man, that's unprofitable to you. All right. But it says, blessed is the man that do meditate the good things and wisdom, which is the spiritual things. All right. The spiritual things allow you to separate from this world. That's why the Lord said the wisdom from above, all right, is peaceable. All right. It has no impartiality, but it says the wisdom from beneath, which is the flesh, is sensual, is devilish. All right. It causes you to go off, man. All right. That's why Paul struggled in the flesh, man, because Paul was the chief of sinners. He said it because of his flesh. The spirit didn't want to do it, but it was the flesh, man. And we always speak about that. You know how heavy the world is concerning, you know, I don't know if Jake really don't think the world heavy. Like the world is heavy to fight against, bro.
That's funny you say that, because later on in the lesson, I was going to say that this brother here, me and his brother had many talks. All right, you know, just having everyday locker room talk amongst men. And one of the things we always come up with time and time again is that this world is strong, man.
Yeah.
All right, this world is strong, man. It's basically, if you're not grounded and you're not grounded in Yahweh Shem Shai, you can be vacuumed and sucked into any form of fashion of anything, man. There's many traps. All right, there's many traps and holes in this damn world, man, till you fall in, man. The woman, money, you name it. We can go on and on all day. All right. And that flesh gets triggered by those things, man. The things that you done in the world. So that's why you have to, and I got a scripture too to back it up. Right? That's why that shit has to be dead, man. All right. And the brother Kabar, it's the spirit, he pulled that, but I'm kind of way ahead of him at the top of that scripture. He put in there, but we're gonna get to it. You know, you had something to say or finish something off?
Nah, it was just to piggyback on what you said. It says the sorrow of the world worketh death, which again the flesh is pretty much attached to the world, Yakana. That's the end all be all, bro. Like, all right, it's just a mirror image, all right, of the world. When you look at our flesh, man, all you see is the world, man. All right, because there's nowhere to see if a man is godly from his flesh. Now, it's one you can see in a man gate. You can, in a way, about tell what he is, but then again, that don't tell the entire story, because again, what that man's spirit is like. All right, what is his spiritual fruit? All right, his spiritual increase. You know, because again, we don't look, you know, the men of the Lord, they look like, you know, we look like men and people in the world. Not in that sense, but you know, we look like a regular Jake, man. You know, but what separates us from the world, again, is the spirit. All right, it's the spirit that separates us from the flesh, man. It says, gonna read this 2 Corinthians 7:11. It says, for behold, this self same thing that ye sorrow after they godless sort, what carefulness it wrought in you, yea, what clearing of yourselves, yea, what indignation, yea, what fear, yea, what vehement desire, yea, what zeal, yea, what revenge. And all things ye have approved yourselves to be clear in this matter, if you don't work in the flesh, man. All right. Only if you're not working in the flesh, you'll clear yourselves of all these things, man. And again, the flesh is, that's pretty much what the devil has hold of. The devil can't control your spirit, all right, but your flesh, all right, he got the green light to your flesh, man. You got it out.
Yeah, that flesh will have you so out of your damn mind. You be doing things and saying shit that you wouldn't usually say, man. Yeah. Even with your brother, that flesh will have you basically tripping, man.
Yeah.
All right. But your spirit wants to do the right thing. Your spirit, you get into it with a brother, your spirit wants to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit wants to make things right, but that flesh, it be saying, fuck that, fuck all that, man.
Yeah.
I'm right, it's a battle, man. It's a spiritual battle. We are at war, man. All right. Like that guy, what that guy named Alex Jones, the actual title of his website, InfoWars, it says a war of the mind or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what 5 and 16 and just read on.
I had one in Galatians for you in 2:2. That's crazy. You went in there. This Galatians 5 and 16. It says, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Out the gate, walk in the spirit, man. Any altercations, anything that you run into within this society, man. All right. Even with this truth, you got to stay spiritual, man. All right. That's how you conquer. That's how you conquer lust. That's how you conquer these demons, man. All right. That's how you conquer these people. Mainly the Edomites, man. Even in 2/3 of our own people, you conquer them by staying spiritual, man. There's no way these things can you get defeated by these things. Keep going out.
It says, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
Read that again. There you go. That's the battle right there, man.
The hindrance, yeah.
That's the battle between the two. That's why the name of this video, your flesh versus the spirit, man. This is the part of it. This is the battle right here, man. It's a literal war going on within you, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that you cannot do the things that ye would. You got righteousness and wickedness on you. It's on you. You got it. It's actually living on you.
Brother, you got it.
It's like the elder, it actually lives with you. So your flesh is your wickedness. That's your darkness. All right. And your spirit is your light, is your righteousness, man. And the Lord put a balance on us as we're actually living, man. Now, how incredible that is, like, from the standpoint of the way the Lord create things, and that lets you know that everything is a balance, man. You got it.
Yeah, man. Keep going, Doc. You got some more meat. Whole lot more meat in that thing, man.
It says 18, but if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Yeah, because the law, it says to prove that the law is for a wicked man. It's not for a righteous man, in other words, So that's what it means by ye are not under the law. It don't mean we still don't rehearse the righteous acts. Jacob said, oh, it's saying they're above the law. No, the law, it says, is not for a holy man. It's for those who are wicked. And I paraphrase that, Salaki, bro. It says, not the works. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
It's gonna get straight into it. What is the manifestation of the flesh, man? What the flesh brings forth out of you. All right. Keep going. Go ahead. It says adultery.
Yeah, it says adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness.
Oh man, it says lasciviousness. You know,
A
we done seen a
lustful
lot of
demon.
lascivious guys, man.
That's a
Right?
lustful demon.
Yeah, poom bandits, man. You Pat Le Pew, you out your goddamn mind over the box, man. Over the woman, man. But keep going. I got some whole nother note, man. Go ahead.
Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred,
Oh man.
variance, emulations, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like.
Right. And all these are what characteristics of the world, man. You shouldn't be in that. The 2/3 of the world has that manifestation of the flesh on them. That right there, he just said it. Are these, man, and explain what are these characteristics of the flesh, and these are characteristics that what people in the world have, man. You shouldn't carry that on, and you shouldn't carry that on in the truth, man. You have to learn to to dead that shit, man. Go ahead, Art. You got some more.
Okay.
It's gonna get down in a minute.
Let me bring out the word flesh. What it means. It got some read one thing in here to
go ahead.
come closer. All right, this is the word flesh in that same scripture in the blue letter.
Strong's G 4561. Sarx.
Yep.
Sarx.
The sensuous nature of the man, the animal nature. What the fuck?
Yeah, because you become like a
the beast.
Yeah,
the beast like
animal nature. To be of the flesh is animalistic, man. You impulsive. You're not even thinking. It's just like an animal. Animal impulsive, man. It just do things off instinct. All right.
It says the flesh. This is the one I want to get. Is in the fourth one. It says denotes mere human nature, the earthly nature of man, apart from divine influence, and therefore prone to sin and opposed to God, man. What? You know how to get that?
It's heat rock, man.
That's heat rock. I'm gonna read it again. It says the flesh denotes mere human nature. All right.
Yeah.
Meaning it ain't close. Matter of fact, let me look up what mirror means. Mirror means trifling.
Yeah. Oh man.
It denotes trifling human nature. When you look the word mirror up right there, the earthly nature of man apart from the divine influence, which the divine influence is the spirit. You know?
Yeah, when you go to
so it's apart from it.
Yeah, you do some trifling shit, man.
Trifling, yeah.
Yeah, you really be out here, man, wilding, man, as we say down here, you know.
Come on. It says, and therefore prone to sin.
Man. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right? Prone to sin, man. Going on, and what is sin? The transgression of the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Susceptible to sin and opposed to God.
Yeah. You opposing them to the Most High, man. That's why I said, I think you read it earlier. It said you enmity with the Most High, man.
Yeah, enmity. Yeah. That's why your flesh can't dwell in the presence of the Lord, y'all, because it's opposed to him. That's why whenever we, do go in the presence of the Lord, we go in spirit, because the flesh is completely opposed to the Most High, man. All right. Yeah, that was it. And let me finish up. It says, as I do back in 21, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of our power.
All those things that the brother read: idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, wrath. All right, fornication, you name it, should not inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, but go ahead. It's going to show you. Now it's going to get into the fruits of the spirit, man. And what will give you the ability to inherit the kingdom of heaven? Go ahead.
It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
And this one of the main points right 23, 24.
And they that are the Mashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts.
You done dead the flesh, man.
Yeah.
You didn't dead that shit, man. I think it's another scripture that said, I got it too. It talks about putting under your body in subjection. All right. Basically killing the old man, because we're supposed to become what? New creatures, new men under Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right. Well, we're dead in the things that we used to do in the world, the temperament. All right, the way we used to move, we don't move like that no more. We don't even be around the people that move like that anymore, or even talking like that, man. It's a changing of the spirit, changing of the first with the inner person, and it's going when you correct the inner person, guess what? The outer person gonna get corrected too, man. That's how you supposed to be, man. That's why that scripture says, I believe back in Matthew, about first you supposed to clean the what? The inside of the platter, that the outside may be clean also, man. That's also going with you, man. Because you got a lot of people, they want to clean the outside of themselves to make themselves look righteous. The big flares on the garments, the biggest bracelets. But guess what? Inwardly, they just like this brother Williams, they trifling, man.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of brute beasts, niggas. And it doesn't profit you, man. You got to clean first the inside of you, man. Make sure that your mind is correct, man. Make sure that your spirit is correct. All right, because you best believe that fight, that war, that battle is still going on. It's going to be going on until who come back? Yahweh Shai, man. But you read it to the end. Read Galatians all the way to the end.
It says 25. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another.
Yeah, man. And you gotta do that, man. All right. You can't, because that's what the flesh begins to do. You begin to want vainglory, preeminence. You get puffed up with knowledge, different stupid shit, man. To where you start to, you start the war. You start the war with your brother, man. All right. But that's on a whole another note. Go ahead. If you don't have anything.
Yeah, I got something.
You got some? Bring out yours, then I'm gonna bring out mine real fast. I got.
All right. When you gonna get to that Corinthians 9? Because this that I got going to that 1 Corinthians 9 of putting under your body, and what you had just spoke about before I finished writing it out.
Okay, I wanted that.
You don't gotta.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get it right now.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna read this. Just going into what you were saying. This Galatians 2:18. It says, for if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor. Want to speak on it?
Oh, go ahead, you got it, brother.
Right. So it says, if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor. That's why I say every day, the inward man is being renewed day by day, and the outward man is being killed all the day long. But it says, if I build again the things which I destroyed or destroying, you automatically make yourself a transgressor, because it says you return back into what? Your vomit, man. All right. When you go away from the adultery, the fornication, the idolatry, all right, the lying, the the messing over brothers, stealing, okay, and then you do it again, you automatically make yourself a transgressor. Which again, when you sin is transgression of the law. It says, for I, through the law, am dead to the law, that I might live unto our power. I am crucified with the Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Nevertheless, I live. Though yet you're crucified with Yahweh. Yahweh Shai. That's the way we live, man. Remember again, he was crucified with life. Go ahead.
And also being AKA, I'm dead to the world, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Dying
dead
out.
to the world. Even though I live it, I wish I live within me, but I'm dead to the world.
Dead to the world.
Us and the likings of the world, man. I'm
Yeah.
dead to that shit, man. You're not gonna catch me out here doing the things that I used to do in the world, man. You know?
I was about to say that.
Go ahead.
It says, wait, I'm gonna read 20 again. I am crucified with the Mashiach Yahushua. Because remember, he was crucified, he was X'd out. All right. Nevertheless, I live. So though yet being crucified with our own big brother, how we still live with him too. Fire. It says, yet not I, but the Mashiach living in me, which is in the spirit. Because he can only dwell in your spirit. You see?
That's right.
That's the only place where the Yahushua, that's why he say, I knock at the door. Any man would enter and he would let him come sup with him. I paraphrase that bad. I got it. It's in Revelation, dog. So like, it says, and the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith of the Son of our power, who is the Mashiach Yahushua, who loved me and gave himself for me.
That's right.
So, come on, man. You know, that speaks for itself. So we now live by faith, all right, through the spirit, okay, the Ruach HaKodesh, which empowers the faith, all right. It gives the energy to our faith, man, the Ruach HaKodesh, the spirit, all right. It boosts our faith morale, all right, that we may serve the man that was crucified with us, man, and ultimately our Heavenly Father. You got it.
Yeah, get that. You can get that Corinthians, and then get your letter. Start at about 22 and read that.
Yeah. This is what I had quoted, though, just to get it selected, because I had tore it up a little bit. This Revelations 3:20. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock, which is your mind. If any man hear my voice and open the door, all right, I will come into him and will sup with him, and he will meet the intent to your spirit, you know.
That's right.
I wanted to read it correct, bro. 1 Corinthians 9:27, right?
Yeah, start about, to be honest, start about 24. 24 cool. 1 Corinthians 9:24.
It says, know ye not, 1 Corinthians 9:24, they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain.
Right. And what's
and
that prize is what? The kingdom of heaven. The prize is that crown, man. That blessed crown that Yahushua is going to give the 144,000, man. So when you run, all right, when you run this race in this thing, all right, you have to run and understand what type of race you're running. Are you running sprints? Are you running a marathon? Are you running a triathlon? This truth is like a triathlon. It's like a marathon. There's all type of obstacles in your way. You gotta swim, you gotta run, you gotta climb. And those are the different hells that you might catch in this thing. So you gotta understand, what are you running? All right, what's up? What you up against, man? So being one that can understand that, how much I run this race, because I done seen guys run this race fast, and guess what? They burn themselves out. I done seen guys want to go too slow and get what? Left behind. So you want to be one that be in the mix, in the middle, having a steady pace, man. All right, and when you have a steady pace in this truth, you actually can process things much better. All right, why are you running this race? Why are you running this marathon? Like, you know, this truth. You're able to process things. You can identify when things come against you. Oh man, that's Satan right there, man. All right, that's Satan. Oh, that's that flesh coming back out. You can identify it by running a pace, a steady pace. You're not caught up in yourself. You're not caught up in different things. You're able to process. All right. But it says, so run that you may attain, man. You got to run the right race, man. Keep going up.
It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they, want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
Yeah, the incorruptible crown is what? All that power from on high of Yahweh Shem Rashad, those spiritual powers, that crown, all right, the kingdom, man, and the benefits of the kingdom. That's our incorruptible crown, all right, to be changed, man. That's what we look. That's what a spiritual man is looking for, not to receive a corruptors in a Super Bowl, NBA bullshit that's coming up, whatever other goddamn bullshit that it, people get all into it, man. But our this thing of our race, this thing of ours that we in, man, we want to receive the incorruptible crown that cannot be taken away from us, that cannot be pulled apart, man, from us, man. It's gonna be internal. It's gonna be forever. All right, keep going up.
Yeah, if I could real quick, I want to look in that word corruptible. It says
Strong's G 5349. Thartos.
No.
Thartos.
It says decay, perishing. All right, like you say. So you're looking for a perishing crown, man. And technically, a crown that perish is really not a crown. All right, because crowns are made to what? Last forever, man. That's why the Lord said, I'm gonna set a crown or diadem of righteousness on their heads. And what doesn't Baruch chapter 5, I believe? We're not in the scriptures. Let me make sure. Yeah, it says a glory, Salakia. Yeah, set a diadem on thy head for glory for the everlasting. Which again, crowns are made to last forever, man. They're not made to be put on and taken off. That's why it says in Lamentation that the crown that fell from our head, man. All right, because it wasn't meant to fall. A crown is set up there to what? To always be established. That's why I said be incorruptible according to eternity. But when you get the word right there, it says to corrupt, to destroy. It says that in the opinion of the Jews, the temple was corrupted or destroyed when anyone defiled or in the slightest degree damaged in anything, or if its guardians neglected their duties. But this the point, to lead away a Christian church, which we know the Christian church is, from the state of knowledge and holiness in which it ought to abide. Meaning which state of mind, the mindset it ought to be in, holiness and spiritual. But it's to lead it away. It's to lead a man away from holiness and spiritness, which holiness sets you apart. But what men wants to do is get you with the in crowd, all right, that you may be destroyed, man. All right, perished. You see, that was the point. That's the one I wanted to get. It says to ruin. It says to ruin moral influences.
Oh, yeah, that's heavy right there, man.
Oh my goodness, man. And a strong definition, bro. But I keep going. It says, pretty much to ruin your morality, man. Your morality towards righteousness, man. It says, now they do it for corruptible crown, but we're incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as the one that beateth the air.
Yeah, you don't want to be the one that beat the air, man. Or seem as though you beat the air. All right? You want to be in and locked in, man. Actually doing this for that crown, man. For that incorruptible crown. All right? This is the last one of point, 27 point.
It says, but I keep under my body and bring into subjection.
What? What do you keep under his body and keep in subjection? That old man, the flesh, man.
Come.
And it's what we have to do. We have to constantly keep under subjection this flesh. Because this flesh allows us to go off, man. You know, with this flesh, man, you have a lot of bugged out thoughts, man. I mean, real quick, you could be minding your business in the store, you'll think of some wild
shit, bro. Yeah, you right,
You know, you got that demon of doubt lives in that flesh too, man. And you gotta constantly keep that motherfucker at bay. All right? Cause your thoughts, man. Give me that one in Wisdom of Solomon. Press it down.
I got you. The soul that muses upon many things.
Yeah.
Yep. I got you, bro. Yeah, it's heavy. It says I cast away the things that's heavy upon thee. That's in 2nd Esdras 14, I think. That's it.
This is it's Wisdom of Solomon.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 14.
No. Hold up.
Oh, you want the other one? I got the one in Wisdom of Solomon. I mean 2nd Esdras 14.
I want the one in Wisdom of Solomon.
All right, come. I was
get that one you got too if it's cool.
Con, this
it's 9 and 14 and 15. That's where it's at.
Okay, I'll read that one. This Wisdom of Solomon 9 and 14. Yup. It says, I had the one that said, let go from thee mortal thoughts and cast away the birds of man, put off the weak nature, set aside the thoughts that are heavy unto thee. That's the one I had. This the one I know. This one you want. This Wisdom of Solomon 9 and 14. It says, for the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, right, and our devices are but uncertain.
And why are they miserable? Why are our thoughts uncertain? Because we're in this flesh.
This minute,
right? And give me 2 Peter chapter 2 about the change of darkness, man. Why? Because of that. All right. And the reason why we have these miserable thoughts, because we're in this flesh. We don't have our glorious bodies, man. That our minds will be unlocked, man. All right, having full access of our mind, spirit, and body, man. We're in this hellhole, man. Only when Yahawashi Shah come back to elect, all right, and ushering in the kingdom of heaven, we'll have that. But now we got to deal with these muzzled, starved, miserable thoughts, man. That press on you. That flesh. This is what the flesh does to you, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, for the thoughts of men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain, because in Proverbs 19 and 21, it says, there are many devices in a man's heart. All right, like Yakana says, so it's many thoughts. It says in Sirach that a man mind wants to tell him 7 more things than a watchman, man. You know, Jake, meaning what? Jake thoughts all over the place, man.
Yeah, right? Man. You
want to tell you 7 more things, a complete amount of things. Really, when your mind want to tell you a lot of things, that's confusion, because your mind is supposed to be really set upon holy things, meaning you're not wandering all over the place, because a wandering mind is the devil's playhouse. That's, you know, quote a saying one would say. It says back in 15 though, for the corruptible body presseth down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weigh down the mind that music upon many things. There you go, right now.
Yeah, muzzle up on many things, or muse upon many things, man. All right, this flesh weighs you down, man. Only when you begin to conquer that through the spirit, you're able to be free, man. And that's thinking upon spiritual things, having a spiritual vibration on you, man. All right, I had the one. I got it right here for you.
2 Peter.
Yeah, 2 Peter 2 and 4.
I got that too. I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, 2 Peter 2 and 4. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into the chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
Right, and who are those angels, man? We are those angels, man. That are cast down to these chains of darkness. Which are these bodies, man?
That's right.
Which would govern that body? Which one thing that actually wrestles with these bodies and these chains of darkness is what? The flesh, man. The flesh keeps you off. You know, it's a constant. That's what this lesson is about. It's a constant battle. It's a constant war in between the flesh and the spirit, man. All right. And you have, and you as that person, you have to constantly endure it, man. Constantly keep yourself on the right path, in the right mind frame, all right, to actually subdue the flesh. All right. Let me see something. That one, boy, Paul. I got the one with Paul. Too. Paul gonna get down, man. What you got? Cause I'm gonna end it on this one in a little bit. What you got?
I got 2nd Esdras 14 that I just kind of read. And I'm holding. I've still got more in Wisdom of Solomon 9,
Okay.
and I got Sirach 37.
And we're gonna get them first, and then we're gonna end it with Romans chapter 7 and 18.
Okay, let me finish in Wisdom of Solomon 9 for you then, because I still got one more verse for you.
Right.
It says, let me read 15 again. For the corruptible body presses down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weighed down the mind, that music upon many things. And hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth, and with labor do we find the things that are before us. But the things that are in heaven, who has searched out, which was the point. And so let me get to the 14, 2nd Esdras 14. It says, let go from thee, 14 and 14, mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. Because again, the weak nature is the flesh, man. That's the weakness that's on you, Jake, the flesh. The Lord made the spirits, all right, perfect, man. All right, as a perfect constitution. You got it?
And that flesh keep you up. Add to you, that flesh keep you in a. That flesh have to deal with being emotional too, man.
Come.
All right, that flesh have you all emotional. You know, Jake down there be trying to explain himself, down there crying to you and shit, hollering, sweating, tripping, man. All right, but in the spirit, you deal with a calm, collect mind, man, and you're able to process what men are saying. You're able to process situations and think straight, man. When you're in that flesh, man, you like a goddamn bull, man. You like a raging fucking dog, man. You can't even think. You know? That's why you gotta be in the spirit. And we was talking a while back, man. This spirit is like the kryptonite to this world. The kryptonite to Esau, Edom, man. You have to constantly possess that, man. Because what that kryptonite does to Superman, it makes him weak, right?
Yeah.
Then that kills his ass, man. So that's what we gotta possess. We gotta possess the spiritual kryptonite, man. To our flesh, because I'm gonna say something too. Now we out here getting on our enemies, but guess what? The main person that we got to be getting on constantly is ourselves, the man in the mirror. That's where that war at, with that man in that mirror, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta you know, before anything, you gotta deal with yourself. That's why the scripture said, constantly examine ourselves, that you may be in the faith. You gotta get on your goddamn self sometime, man. You know you be fucking late to camp. All right, you know you be bullshitting. You don't be paying attention when a brother be talking to you and shit. All right, and when, you know, brothers in the camp or you know, elder brothers or whoever, you know what you be doing. One thing about Jake, man, Jake has a conscience. Jake know what he be doing, man. Jake know Jake knows that spirit or them demons be pulling at him too, man. But it's not up to me to correct him. That's you. That's your battle. You know what I'm saying? I can help out. I can give advice, but you got to take the advice. You know, keep going out.
Yeah, before, like you say, before going undefeated, like you say, you gotta been went undefeated with yourself before you could defeat everybody, man. So like you said, we fighting. If we're in a battle, you gotta have your body under you in order to take other bodies down. A literal battle, right?
That's right.
Because again, your body will get to you and it'll compromise you in a battle with somebody and take you out, man. If you're not constitutionally sound, you got it.
Yeah, Jacob ready to want to go to war, and he got a hamstring. He pull the hamstring.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you pull a hamstring. Yeah, you pull a hamstring. You done. I saw one fucking right here yesterday, y'all. And now you know we were talking. We were punching the bag and shit. Man, I was fucking sleeping. Man, I caught a fucking hammy. What the fuck, man? I don't know. Charlie Horse right here, man. I see. Oh man, bro.
Yeah, man. So you gotta be sound and physically fit with yourself, man. All right?
Yeah.
That's from head to toe. You gotta be locked in with yourself. You gotta know, you gotta really get on this old man's ass, man. All right? Which is you, the man in the mirror. That's the battle, man. Conquering yourself.
Yeah.
All right? Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah. One man would say, how can we be perfect in you know, and where we can't be perfect at, we can't complete it. We can be completed, man. It's all about, like you said, attacking it, man. Like you gotta be able to, you know, attack it. It says, that was it when I had in the 14. Oh, Sirach 37.
Okay.
It says, and let the Sirach 37 and 13. And let the counsel of thine own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. For a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. And above all this, pray to the Most High that he would direct thy way in truth. Because again, if we don't pray to the Lord to direct our spirits aright, you know, we're gonna be a traffic jam out here, man. We don't know we going left, right, up, down, in the middle. All right. And the last thing you want to do right now is to be lost, man.
Yeah,
all right.
If you lost, to be lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah, for real.
Shit is happening quick out here.
Yeah, like this.
Right.
Gas $5. It just was $2.80 something. You know what I'm saying? It's $5 now, man. All right.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up, man. You know, I asked Lil G, what major happened the other day? What major happened in the world? You know, Jake fucking looking around, man. What are you doing? You know, things is happening. Executive orders being signed. All right, like what are you doing, man? You know, but it says, that's a yakana, yeah, that he would direct thy way in truth. Yeah, it said, let reason go before every enterprise and counsel before every action. So again, doing the things which is conducive to the spirit, not conducive to the flesh. And we're talking ourselves first, man. Our flesh get at us, man. We in the flesh. It get at us men on this lesson. You men be on the comment board, you know, men like, you know, impatience, and their patience and shit getting tested. You know, our patience and shit get tested, man. We running short in the world, man. But the Lord say that he's gonna swiftly take us away from the sinful world, man. And we just maintain, man, because it's getting overwhelming, bro. It's the shit out here is getting overwhelming, man.
Yeah, that's why he said in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. He says basically, woe unto you who have lost patience. We gotta keep our sanity. Yeah. Stay patient. All right. Yeah, but we can end it off with Paul, man. Yeah. Paul gonna lay it down perfect, man. He's gonna lay it out there perfect of that great battle between the flesh and the spirit. All right. This is in Romans 7 and 18 down to 20 down to 25.
God, this is the book of Romans chapter 7 verse 18. It says, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing.
Oh man, go ahead.
It's nothing good could come with the flesh. I don't give a fuck if you supposed to be handsome, you look good, you got beautiful skin. It don't matter. All right. Paul said there's dwelleth no good thing in the flesh. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not.
Yeah, it's finding it hard, man.
Yeah.
To perform the things that are good, the things that are spiritual, man. That's what Paul is saying. And the same thing applies to us, man. Being that we're in this flesh, man. We're down here in this goddamn this spiritual prison. All right? Go ahead, He gonna get down on this one, boy.
It says, for the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would, that I do.
Yeah, the evil that I would not, that I do, man. The evil that I would not, the you know, the shit that you wouldn't do, you do it, man. Yeah. You don't purposely try to do it. It's the flesh that's doing it, man. Yeah. It's just hardwired in you, man. Go ahead,
Yeah.
That's why the scripture says too. The scripture says too, man. It's so bad with our flesh that our spirit has to make intercession to the Most High for us, man. Yeah,
it's helping us. Our spirit gotta help us.
Yeah, man. Get that.
That's how you know this.
Baba Kashar, get that.
God, yeah, that's Romans 8. And
yeah, you know, your spirit gotta deal with the Most High, man, for you. You be wanting to pray. You know, you be wanting to pray, and sometimes you don't get to pray, man.
God.
You know?
Yeah, you won't read and
you want to read, you want to get down and read, you can't read.
Yeah, shit bothering you and shit.
Yeah, shit going on, shit.
I got it.
In your mind. That be the flesh.
Come.
Go ahead,
This Romans 8 and 26. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. Yeah, our sicknesses, which is again, because sometimes, like you say, we'll be hurting, but shit, we'll talk about the scriptures or do a video. We wasn't even fucking hurting for it, you know, just
for the
month,
hour,
you know,
man.
for an hour. Yep, it take the pain away, bro. Just you know, like that's the truth though. It says, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself make an intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered.
Yeah, our spirit, the spirit that lies in us, man, actually deals with the Most High for us, man. All right. And that, hey man, that's powerful in itself. You know, just think of that. You know, well, yeah, you can go back to the.
It got one more verse. One more verse.
All right, go ahead.
It says, and he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of our power. Right. Yeah. So the mind of the Spirit, because he make it you know, the Lord make it so, man. Because remember, the Lord is totally intertwined with our spirits, man. The Lord gives shits about this flesh. It don't make it in his sight. It don't come around him. Yeah. All right. It's only on earth, man. All right. The earth, the first man is earthy, as it said in 1 Corinthians, after the earth, man. The second man is spiritual, man. After what? The spirit. All right. The Lord don't, the body died, decayed, rotten out. All right. Because it always was defiled, man. The temple was defiled. But this Romans 7 and back in 20. Now, if I do that, I would not. It is no more I that doeth it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Keep going.
I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me.
Yeah, keep going. How you gonna get down?
Yeah.
Huh?
For I delight in the law of our power after the inward man.
After the inward man, which is the spiritual man. Go ahead.
But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind.
Warring. Get that word warring.
Warring. Okay.
Yeah, it's an actual literal war going on, man.
I
mean, that's what this whole lesson is about, man. It's a fight, a literal contention between your spirit and your flesh, man. The thoughts and the minds. Yeah, go ahead.
This is it.
Strong's G 497. Antestratuomai.
Antestratuomai. Well, however that be. It says to make a military expedition or take the field against anyone, to oppose the war against. But this is the strong definitions from 14 to attack.
To attack, man.
To attack and destroy.
Right. So what's happening with the flesh? The flesh is attacking you, man. It's attacking your mind, it's attacking your members, man, of your body. And like I said, the only way you fight that off was standing in these scriptures, man. Staying spiritual. All right. Let me see something. That was it on that?
Yeah.
Read 23 again.
It says, but I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, attacking it constantly too. Because in this truth, Satan is letting all type of, the Lord is allowing to come, to a man, like you say, to a man, man, you done thought some wild ass shit, bro. Done came to your head. I like, what the fuck? You start to question, like, man, is I'm thinking right? But when you think about it, that's the Lord allowing that to war on your members for your flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To keep you on point with righteousness, man.
And only a spiritual man is gonna catch those thoughts too.
You're
man.
gonna catch them.
Catch
Yeah, you're right.
yourself in mid thought, like, whoa, what the fuck? What's
What
going
the
on?
fuck, man?
This I ain't even thinking right, man.
Yeah.
You doubting yourself, you know, your mind is just wrestling. And a lot of times that happens when you're alone too, man. When brothers ain't around, that's why you wanna be amongst the body too. Because it keeps your mind thinking, it keeps you in the conversation of spiritual things. When you're alone, when Satan and these demons catch you alone, that's when they put those thoughts in your mind to act them out through the flesh, man.
Gone.
All right. Satan, another thing to do, Satan send women at you, man, to wrestle with your goddamn mind, man. You send family members, your mother. That's a goddamn woman, man.
Gone.
Auntie, whatever what they say in Houston, my tea lady, where they gonna send that motherfucker at you, man? See what the hell going on?
Yeah.
To try you, man.
Distractions. It's all about distractions.
Too.
It's always about distracting you.
So who are you? How much of the spirit can you muster out of yourself to fight through that shit, man? All right. You got you have, like I said, I talked about it before. That's a part of that walking on the eggshell thing, man. You gotta be thinking about hey man, fuck it, everything ain't right, man. Ain't nothing right. Everything ain't right.
Everything ain't right first until it get like you said, you comb through that shit and then be like, all right, now that's right, like whatever, man. But it's wrong first. Yeah, that's the approach to everything. Man. It's wrong first.
That's how I think, man.
Yeah,
these brothers in the camp. Come on, I'm thinking some shit through first, man. Fuck that.
Fuck that is wrong first.
Yeah.
Now you learn that. You learn that from like, man, shit ain't right, man, until it's right.
Yeah, man. I'm scanning some shit first, man.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta be. It's sad to say, but that's what this society drives out of you, man. To question, you have to question everything as a man of the Lord, man. All right, especially with dealing with the society and people of the society, man. Not saying the brothers, all right, or the ones that strive after the Lamb, but the people in the world, the very people that's at your so-called jobs and in your family. You gotta question shit, man. Scenarios that come up into play. I don't know about that shit. Oh no. Yeah. Give me some time to think about it. Yeah. Quick, man. Give me some time to think about that, man. But go ahead, so
like you say, you better call a brother or something and be like, man, don't do that shit, man. Yeah. Sometimes your answer is with a brother, it ain't with your mind. It's with a brother. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it might. You would think like, oh, I got it. No, the answer might be with the brother you call. You have to tell your ass, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this too, man. A lot of times, if you gotta question too much shit too long, man, don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah, it ain't right. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah.
Oh, maybe
you gotta fit it. You gotta fit it to righteousness. Yeah. You fitting it into righteousness, like right. Righteousness don't need to be fitting. It's just already right. You got it.
Yeah, man. You gotta be, man. Bro, gotta be thinking out this bit, bro. It's sad to say, but that's how it just gotta be. All right. Yeah. You, man. Over time and trials and tribulations, and it's true, man. Dealing with the flesh. All right. Wrestling the flesh with your spirit. Over time, guess what? You begin to be molded into this hard shell to where if it don't look right, I ain't fucking with it. If it don't sound right, I ain't fucking. Hey man, I'm telling you right now, if you want to go out with me, I will fuck up a what did it say, date night or outing. If it's too many nigglets, man, I'm not gonna be there, bro. Yeah. If the scene don't look right, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, we living in a world where it's probably best if you fuck up a good thing that's in the world. Yeah. You know how Jake said, man, I fucked up a good thing. It probably saved your soul too.
Yeah, man.
It probably seemed good.
I'm gonna tell you too, man. A lot of times the Lord be saving you. You be wanting to do some wild shit where your flesh, your spirit gonna be compromised. You gonna be compromised. The Lord allowed your car to break down just to save your ass, man. You allow you to get pulled over, get that ticket, man. Now your mood all fucked up. You want to go home now. But the Lord is saving your black ass from yourself, man. Things you gotta cherish the moment, man. You know, you gotta see what's going on actually through the spirit. Every time something bad happens or seems to be bad, or if it's good, you question it, man. The Most High working, man. He's doing this. He allowed this to happen because of X, Y, Z. Or if I don't have the question of what happened, you got to wait on the answer, man. The Lord gonna give you the answers probably down the line, man. All right, that's how you got to be thinking. But finish it out, Doc.
Right, quick pre what you just said. It's quick. Proverbs to the point. Proverbs 14:12. There's a way which seemeth right unto a man.
That's right.
But the end thereof are the ways of death. So it seem right. It feel right. It sound right. That's Satan. It gotta be Satan. Like if shit just too right, like some gotta go ping, some gotta go like, whoa, hold on now. Like it's perfect. Shit just laid out the red carpet. This bitch is a 10. This bitch inviting you over, rose petals on the floor. Like, hold on, man.
I'm gonna say this too.
Yo,
we're in a time right now leading up to the Passover. We're in a time where great attacks gonna happen to a lot of you men, man.
Yeah.
A lot of attacks from Satan, a lot of attacks on your mind, your body. It's finna happen through Satan, man. Before the Passover, during the Passover, and you best believe after the Passover, man. So now it's best that you men out there, you brothers that just coming in, all right. You new followers of the faith, you better get your spirit in order, man. Cause these attacks are coming. All right.
Come. It says, 24 and the rest of 23. Well, I'm gonna read 23. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind and bringing me into captivity of the law of sin, which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna call it so. Paul call it so wretched, man. Oh, wretched man that I am, man.
But you know? Paul say he got life and death on him at the same time, man.
Yeah.
He dead and alive at the same time. The Lord cold, man.
And that's us too.
That's us.
Us too.
That's facts.
Go ahead.
It says, I think our power, Yahweh, through the Mashiach Yahushua, our Lord. So then with the mind, I myself serve the law of our power, but with the flesh, the law of sin.
Yeah, man. That's plain. You know?
Yeah.
Anything else you got out?
Yeah, and when you go to that very next chapter, the top verse, the very verse after Paul said all that in 8:1, he said, there is therefore no condemnation to them which are in the Mashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. That's it, man. That's that's the cherry on top, man. All right.
Yeah, man. So
I read 2. It says, for the law of the spirit of life in the Mashiach Yahushua had made us free from the law of sin and death, which is this flesh, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Point made, bro.
Which side you on? Which one you gonna allow to conquer you? The spirit or the flesh, man? All right. So with that, there's many other things I wanted to say. You know, Lord, will they'll come out in some other lesson, whatever like that. Brother, you got anything?
That's it. Point made.
Yeah. So we hope that was edifying. Until the next time, to the next lesson. We want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakadash. That will honor to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace and blessings once again, and salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.